the original. This is the parts. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, this carburetor here, it's a Stromberg 03. I needed to, I had a blockage behind the tube in the accelerator tube. Just so happens the blockage is a number 53 jet. Mine was plugged, so I had no acceleration at all. This is the acceleration tube. The tube should look like this. It's threaded on this end and open on this end. This side should be rounded. Somebody was beating on this one with a punch. So this one is going to need some repair. Just so happens I have a spare. This here, while learning how to take this apart, I actually destroyed this. I will repair this as well, but I also have one on this parts carburetor here. When doing this, make sure the jam nut is tight against the casting, okay? This is a threaded piece and you need to keep the stress off of those threads as you remove this. What I went to the store and bought was a cheap wrench that I could grind down because it needed to be thinner than what wrenches are. This is an 11/16 wrench. I found that if I took and I put this wrench, this is a collar that is pressed in that holds this tube, but you have to remove this pressed in collar to remove the tube. So what I did is I used this. Let me grab my ball peen hammer here, and I tapped this up lightly, okay? And you can see here, you can see that this is coming out. Once you get it out a ways, then you can just put your thin wrench in here and tap this up, and you can actually remove this sleeve, okay? With this sleeve removed up, so now it's completely off. The bottom of the sleeve is here. Now I can take a 5/16 wrench and I can loosen this nut here, this jam nut. Okay, what that does is that releases this shaft inside here where it will turn. So now I can actually spin this shaft on the inside and turn it out. I need to grab a pair of pliers. So in doing this now, this whole thing is turning. And you can, if you want, you can back this lock nut all the way down too and do it. It's whatever you're comfortable with. But once this is unscrewed completely, which is right there, then this whole tube here will pull out of the middle of this sleeve, okay? This is the accelerator tube, and this is what it should look like. You should have just a nice little peen there, and then you have this valley over here. This valley has to be there because of the hydraulics. People will tell you this carburetor has no accelerator pump. Well, technically it doesn't. It has an accelerator tube. It has the same function. This is where your acceleration comes from. I will, as soon as I get this stuff all ready to go back together, I'll make a second phase of this video of putting it back together. But this is the collar here. This is the one I accidentally ruined. And this is the one off my parts carburetor that I'm going to use. Once again, this is the tube that I just took out, and it's all dirty even though it's set in the solvent tank. But this is what I'm going to reuse. I'm going to use this one and this one on my carburetor. This was part one.